Cheers guys, welcome back to another video. It's Tony, and today what we're going to be doing is I'm just going to be showing you guys a few technical analysis here. We're just going to analyze a few pairs today, and yeah guys, but yeah, before we get into the video, please do subscribe if you haven't, and like this video if you enjoy it. But yeah guys, let's jump into this video. So right now I'm just looking at Gbpjpy, and currently I'm in a daily time frame. It is important to start from the bigger time frames to get a clear picture of the markets and what it's trying to do. So as I'm looking at this right now, I see we have a very strong support over here. I see the market's been respectful of this area because it's been buying a lot here. As you see, we've had many buying opportunities to the upside, so it does give us a clear indication of a strong support. And I do see a very strong resistance up here where the market's been looking for selling opportunities. As you can see, we've sold once here. Price broke this resistance here, but it seems like it was just a fake out until finally price dropped back down to respect it. And then price is now here at current market price. Seems like we're at the resistance again. So the next thing we can do guys is let's jump into a 4-hour time frame. Alright, the next thing we're going to do here is let's just look for our levels. We want to look for the most sensitive areas in the markets where there's been touches. You can switch to a line chart. Line charts do make it easier to see these areas sometimes. So you just want to cater for the most sensitive areas. Remember guys, it's important to keep your charts very clean. You don't want to put too many lines. Sometimes it can mess you up your analysis. You just want your charts to be very clean so that you can easily read them. And right now we can go back to the candlesticks. Alright, next thing we can do now is our trends. So I see we are in an uptrend. You can see that we still are in a trend here. It looks like the market's in an uptrend. So we have our support trend line, and then we have our resistance over here where price has been selling. Alright, now looking at this, it seems like because we are still in an uptrend, we are looking for the buying opportunities to continue to the upside. However, should price break this uptrend, then we will be looking for the selling opportunities to the downside. As you know, it's very important guys to wait for the market's confirmations. Right now it's not safe to enter for any trade, as you know, because the market could still be respecting the uptrend and could still be continuing to the upside. However, price could also be looking for selling opportunities. Maybe the market is preparing itself to break this trend. It could be sort of forming some sort of a break over here, a correction retest here before it continues to the downside. So yeah guys, it's very important to be patient. So right now I'm just gonna step away from it. However, I will put a stop as a sell stop for me, because I'm expecting selling opportunities. I'm looking for selling opportunities actually, but that's only if price does break this uptrend. So once price does break the trend, then I will be looking for the sells. But as of now, I'm just gonna wait patiently. We'll wait patiently, come back and see how the markets play out guys. So we are done looking at Gbpjpy. Now let's move on to Usdjpy. Alright guys, so as you can see, this is now Usdjpy. First thing we're going to do, let's go back to a daily time frame. As you know, we start from the daily time frames, and from here what we can see is we have some sort of uptrend. I do see we have a strong resistance up here, and then we have a strong support. But before we do that, let's just go back into a weekly time frame. So it does look like we have been in this area over here where we've looked for a lot of selling opportunities. As you know, the market is sensitive in areas like that. It's very important to look for these type of areas, because they will give you an idea of what the market's trying to do. So as you see here, this is how it looks. Let's move into a 4-hour time frame, guys. All right, so looking at this, next thing we can do is let's spot our levels. We want to look for the areas of sensitivity. We want to just cater for those areas so that we know the most key areas to look out for. So we can put these areas in. I see another nice area around here, and then I see another nice area at this point up here. All right, guys, now the next thing we can do is let's go into a 1-hour time frame. So it seems like we just had this downtrend where price sold for quite a while before now price seems to have finally broken the trend, and currently it looks like we are above this support zone. As you can tell, it was a resistance. The price finally broke above it, and now it seems like it just came back for the retest, and so this looks like a very strong opportunity for buying opportunities to the upside. As you can see over here, it seems like the market was in some sort of a downtrend. We finally bought at this point over here. Price finally broke the trend, broke the zone, which now made this our support, and now it seems like the market just came back to retest, and so we now are expecting those buying opportunities to the upside. So this is a very high probability setup. It is a good opportunity to enter for the buys on Usdjpy. I think I will enter this one. It looks like a very good opportunity to enter it. So yeah, guys, very important to wait for the confirmations. As you know, the market can do anything at any point, so this is a very good setup, guys. And it seems like we are done with Usdjpy. I think I can see some more sort of an uptrend as well. But yeah, guys, currently this is how it looks on Usdjpy. So we can now move on to the next pair, which is Gbpusd. Okay, guys, so Gbpusd. Now let's go into the daily once again, or we can start from a weekly. And first thing we'll do is let's spot our resistance here. I do see a strong resistance. I also see a strong support. So we've been ranging. As you see, price has been selling high, buying low, selling high, buying low, selling high, and this is currently where we are. I also see a support in this area here. As you can see, it seems like there's a level of sensitivity. Currently it is a support because price is above it. If price breaks below it, it will become a resistance. I do like to put zones like this so that I can clearly remember or see it clearly when I move into the smaller time frames. Sometimes levels or lines might confuse you, but now I know, okay, this is a zone. So let's move now into a daily time frame. So what we do now is let's spot a trend. What trend do we see over here? So currently I can see we have a downtrend. Over here it seems like we've had some sort of a strong support, and then we also do have a resistance. As you can see, the market's been very respectful of this area, and I do also see a support over here. Looks like the market's been respectful of this area. So what I'm gonna do is, because it's a daily time frame, means it's a strong area. So I'm just gonna put a zone here so that I can carefully read it in the smaller time frames. Now let's move into the 4-hour time frame. All right. The next thing we can do is let's spot our levels. We want to make sure that we get the most sensitive areas. We now know our information is very important, guys. It's very important to spot these levels. You will be able to spot them with ease as more as you gain experience. But yeah, guys, right now the next thing we can do is let's spot our trend. We see we have an uptrend over here, and then we see that we also have the support just here. So yeah guys, currently the market seems to be in the uptrend. We are still in this uptrend. Now like we said before, we only look for selling opportunities once price breaks this uptrend. So right now it's very important not to just look for selling opportunities, because price could still be respectful of this trend, could still look for the buys. So how I look at this right now is, currently for me, I am waiting for price to break this trend. Should price break below this zone and break the trend and then retest, then this is when I'm gonna look for my selling opportunities to the downside. However, as of now, I'm gonna have to wait patiently, because price is still in this uptrend, and as you know, the market could still be playing around over here. It could still maybe form a double top. Maybe it wants to form a double top before it finally breaks the trend and breaks that level to the downside. Or price could also be looking for buying opportunities to the upside. As you can see, maybe the market could potentially be looking to break the trend, retest, and then continue to the upside. So there's multiple ways the markets could play out, but as you know, right now we can be patient on this pair. I think now is not the time to look for entry points, unless maybe you go into a 1 hour time frame, but it seems like there's still no opportunities in there. So yeah guys, on Gbp USD, it seems like we just need to wait patiently for the confirmations and see what the market will do. So I will definitely be watching this pair as we go through the week. So right now it seems like we are done with USDCHF, and let's move on to the final pair, USDCHF. Okay guys, now we moved on to the last pair, which is USDCHF. And so what we can do is, let's move into a daily time frame. The first thing we can do is, let's move into a line chart so that we can see the charts more clearly. So it seems like we were in a slight uptrend. As you can see, the market was in a slight uptrend. Over here it seems like we were in an uptrend, but now that I look at it from a line chart perspective, seems like now the market is sort of ranging. I do see a strong support area here, and I think I see a resistance as well at the top. It seems like it formed some sort of a double top here, so this does look like it's ranging in this area. There is also a very strong resistance at this point over here, which is quite important to look out for. So I can just put my zone here to see it clearly. Alright, so let's move into a 4 hour time frame. Okay guys, so as you can see now, we just moved into the deeper time frames, and currently right now it seems like we are at a support zone over here. Let me spot my levels first before we start spotting our trends. We just want to look for the most sensitive areas, guys. So let's just put these areas in so that we can see them clearly. Alright, now the next thing we can do, guys, is, what do we see from here? Let's move into 1 hour time frame. Okay guys, so now looking at this, it seems like we are in we had some sort of a downtrend over here. Price was in a downtrend, and because we reached this support zone over here, as you can see, the market finally broke this trend. We do have some sort of a trend, an uptrend over there, and so now it looks like we are looking for buying opportunities to the upside. However, I feel like for me, I would be too late to enter this trade. I think it's a bit late to enter it now, just because I think price has already moved far from my entry points. Usually in these type of setups, I like to enter in areas around the support, and as you can see, because price has already moved into profits over here, I would look to place in a buy limit order so that if price does drop back down, then maybe I could enter for the second time. But currently it seems like I've already missed this opportunity, guys. But as you can see on USDCHF, it is looking like a very high probability setup to the upside. As you can see, it looks like we're looking for the buying opportunities. Our confirmation has already happened here because price has just finally broken this downtrend, and now it seems the market's in an uptrend, and we are looking for the momentum to continue to the upside, guys. So USDCHF does look like a very strong buying opportunity. So you could hold it till this target over here. As you know, this is a strong resistance as well. This price has been respectful of it, and then from there we might be looking for the selling opportunities. But yeah, guys, this seems like the end of the analysis. We have analyzed all our pairs. It seems like USDCHF we looked for buying opportunities. Gbpusd, we were looking for the selling opportunities. On Usdjpy, it looked like we were looking for buying opportunities, and Gbpjpy, it looked like we were looking for selling opportunities. But again, guys, we are simply just analyzing the markets. We're not judging them. We don't know how they'll play out. So yeah, guys, it's very important to stay patient, remain humble, and let the markets give you information on what they want. So yeah, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope to see you guys in the next video.